think I can make 5 days worth of meals from a giant batch of chopped vegetables? If you're looking to eat healthier or you want some meal prep inspiration, then you're gonna love this video. Welcome back to Clean Eating Kitchen, where I share real food recipes and tips that help you feel great. I'm Carrie, and I have a master's degree in public health nutrition. But more importantly, I've used a real food diet to help me manage my symptoms of PCOS, chronic fatigue, thyroid disease, and other conditions. And now my mission is to share inspiration and recipes so other women can feel better too. And as I mentioned, I'm doing a meal prep with me video today. I've had a lot of people request a meal prep video, and I'm really happy to share this one with you. I'm fairly new to meal prepping, but this is my favorite one of all times. I actually have a ton of vegetables. I have probably several pounds worth here. And I have this other bowl here, and I want to show you how to make all of these vegetables into 5 days worth of meals. And don't worry, we're not going to be eating just plain, boring vegetables. We're going to transform these vegetables into pizza, stir fry, a veggie wrap, a chopped salad. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to show you all of these recipes. So what I've done is taken a whole bunch of broccoli, butternut squash, mushrooms, and Brussels sprouts, and chop them into bite-sized pieces. So let's be real, chopping the vegetables is the most tedious part of this meal prep, and a lot of markets make that easier for you by pre-chopping vegetables. Then what you want to do is toss your chopped vegetables with about a half of a cup of a melted fat like coconut oil or ghee or whatever you like to use. And then we also need a few teaspoons of salt for all of these vegetables. And so then what I've done is lined a baking sheet with aluminum foil and parchment paper, and then tossed the veggies and put them onto these baking sheets. And I've also been preheating my oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit because we need a pretty high temperature to get all of these vegetables cooked through. And then I'm going to put these baking sheets into the oven for about 45 minutes. It may take a little bit longer. We'll have to check about halfway through. And then we're going to use these vegetables to make the rest of the meals. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do each one. So I'm going to pop these in the oven, and then we'll come back when they're finished. Now that we have our cooked vegetables, it's time to transform them into our 5 meal prep meals. We are going to make roast chicken with rice and vegetables, a veggie-loaded gluten-free pizza, stir fry with sausage, a wrap with veggies and roast turkey, and a green salad with chopped veggies and sausage. Also, to make it easier for you to recreate this meal plan at your house, I've created a document with all the links and information that you need to make all of these recipes. So just click the link in the description below, and then I'll send you the PDF with everything that you need. And you can easily adapt this meal prep to meet your dietary needs. For instance, if you're vegan or vegetarian, you can use tofu or you can use a meat substitute. If you're paleo or grain-free or gluten-free, then you can choose the tortillas and the pizza dough that meet your needs. Also, this meal prep is based on feeding 2 people for 5 days. If you're feeding a family, then you can easily double or triple the ingredients. And if you're a single person or you're just cooking for one, then you can either cut the recipes in half or you can make them as is and then just freeze the leftovers to use later. So let me show you how to compile each of the 5 meals. You can either make everything all ahead of time and then just reheat it when you're ready to eat, or you can just make the veggies and the roast chicken and then compile each meal when it's time. It really just depends on your schedule and needs. For the roast chicken, I use bone-in chicken thighs that I placed on a baking sheet. Just drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top and then sprinkle your favorite seasonings on top. I used Italian seasoning and some sea salt. Then I just bake the chicken for about 40 minutes at 400 degrees or until an instant read thermometer reads 165 degrees when inserted into the center of the chicken. While the chicken is cooking, you can make your rice. I like to use jasmine or basmati white rice. Measure out 1 to 2 cups and give the rice a good rinse in a fine mesh strainer. And then you can add the rice and your water to an Instant Pot pressure cooker or a rice cooker to cook. And then when the rice is finished cooking, you can serve it with your roasted vegetables and the cooked chicken, and this will be your meal number 1. Store the leftover cooked rice in a meal prep container because you'll be using it in other meals throughout the week, and specifically the stir fry. For meal number 2, the Veggie-Loaded gluten-free pizza, I used a homemade pizza crust. You can find the link to my homemade gluten-free crust in the description area of this video. I then just used a marinara sauce, a few scoops of the veggies, and some fresh goat cheese for the pizza. Then I baked it for about 20 minutes at 425 degrees. You can serve the pizza by itself or with a simple green salad. For meal number 3, the stir fry with sausage, I just sauteed a pre-cooked sausage and then served it with a scoop of rice and some of our cooked vegetables. The key to making this stir fry really epic is to serve it with a drizzle of my stir fry sauce. And I've included a link to the recipe in the description below. For meal number 4, a wrap with veggies and roast chicken, I used a Siete Foods cassava flour tortilla. You can use whatever type of wrap works for you. Warm it on the stovetop or in the microwave and then fill the wrap with veggies. Put in some sliced roast turkey and a few chunks of goat cheese. Wrap it up and serve it warm. Lastly, for meal number 5, this is just a simple green salad with chopped roasted vegetables and sausage. The sausage is pre-cooked and just gets sauteed on the stovetop. I really like to use my homemade honey mustard vinaigrette that takes just a few minutes to make. You can find the link to that recipe for my easy salad dressing in the description below as well. I hope this video gives you some inspiration and tips for meal prepping. I really love sharing this experience with you as I'm also working on my meal prep skills. This one is based around roast vegetables and how to use the veggies in 5 different ways. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel as I will be making more meal prep videos in the future. And don't forget to join my email list to get all the recipes and information you need to recreate this meal plan at home. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.